Okay, we're away. Stay off the numbers. Okay, so this is your white lines. I don't know whether to try and avoid those or not. Straight up the centre or off to one side, but they're not that raised. They're a bit scattered, but I think if you hit one, like if you're coming from there to here, you're going to be doing 150 anyway by the time you get to there, so it might be best just taking it up that side. Okay, so we're here. Hopefully we can do what we need to do here. Right, okay. So you can see that's on that. Okay, we'll go start, stop, read, 1 mile an hour. Remember to start it, track, start. Set that there. Then we'll go stand alone, start recording, and then go camera because we want a camera on this. Okay, Tar, I'm about to take the car down to start the run.
Roger, nothing to affect.
Thank you, over. That is far. I can't get all the way down because I can't see it. Might take a wee second to get this started. So we'll go anyway. So these are the 8300 milliamp ONYX packs. First time on the runway. We can see nicely over that. So we're going that way. That way. I try to miss those numbers. Here we go. Okay, we're away. Stay off the numbers. No! That's what we didn't want. That's what we didn't want. Ah, oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted. Okay, Alan, the car went airborne just beside me, but the car is still intact. There's no debris. I'm just going to go and collect it.
Alright, we're just going to do a runway check anyway, just to make sure our guys.
Okay, thank you. There's a rock there. Ah, that's not so good. Let's see quickly what speed it was. Thank God it stayed in one piece. So you can see it's on that. Alright. I'll go stop. Read. 185 mile an hour. She went airborne. She was singing. God damn it. So with the rear diff's gone, the shell's gone, the set of phones is gone. I'm not sure what else is gone, but I'm trying to see what she would have hit. What was that? See, there's a stone there, so it's probably been a stone, but you can't clear the whole bloody thing, like. Get these batteries heated up again and run the single. That's the dual toast for today anyway. So you see that 130, 150, 170, because she's going hard. 170, 180, still going hard. 185, then she went up into the air. Look how hard that's going. 60, 70, 80. Yeah. Summary, 185.42. Wonderful. So they're up there trying to clear debris and stones and stuff for me. Find the old wee stone the birds are dropping on the runway, like. Damage wise, oh, it's just scrap. So she is. But at least that body stayed on. Everything else is fine in here. Look, that there's gone. The centre drive cup. We'll get these batteries out and get them in. Everything else seems alright. It's a bit rubbish though. I'm getting a bit tired of this thing, like. It doesn't go up in the air at Bishop's Court, but it went up in the air here in this runway. It had to have hit a stone. Had to have hit a stone. Can't see where though. Okay, so I had to stop because I am finding the odd stone on the runway, which is more than likely what put that jewel into the air. So it's hard to tell where the jewel was, but there is plenty. You can't do anything about it. It says that the birds, a lot of the bigger birds are bringing the stones in. I'm trying to see where it would have went into the air. I'm going to bring it out close to the centre line. Yeah, there's stones there as well. Not that big. But we'll go to the point where we think we can see. I think it was here. So it was. And hopefully we can get it going properly. Let's turn this thing off. Now it's whether or not I can see that car down there or not. Where would you get it? This has turned out a lot better than what I anticipated. So devices, we connect, standalone, start recording. Okay, so we're on that, and then we will go. Hopefully you can see that. Alright, track, start, stop, read, 1 mile an hour. We'll go track, start. Hang on. Okay, Alan, that's me going. God, that was hard to see. Right, okay, so these are the 8300 ONYX packs again. I don't know what they expect here. The car went on up in there the last time. If I can get it past the lettering and bring it into the centre, we should be alright. Okay, so here we go. I can just about see it, so that's us away. I heard a stone. That was a clean run. That was a clean run. Now how fast was that? That was a clean run. Now she was bouncy. The runway does appear to have a bit of bounciness in it, like, so it does. Right, my PB with a single is 176. I can hear the fan on, so I can for the XLX. Let's stop that. That's a first. Yep, never. Not for a long time, haven't heard the fan on. Right, let's hope we can see this. So my PB for single, alright, is 177 actually, but it went up into the air. Stop. Sorry, stop. Right, 171 mile an hour, come on! That's the bumps, it's the bumps, so it is. The bumps are taking everything out of it, so they are. Bumps are taking everything out of it. God damn it. I'm gonna swear nearly. Where do we start? Right, okay. Regarding the bounciness of the car, this was the first one. I made this body by creating a mold from this, but I made an adjustment. This car I know is proven. I'll drop a wee video in so as you can see. Stop, read, 166. The car drives smoothly without bouncing. This, since I started running it, be it at Kirkeston, be it at Bishop's Court, it's always bounced. The alteration I made was this square here. So the air rushes up here and it goes straight out the back. Potentially stall point out here. This one, air rushes up and comes down, and I have a curve. I have curved it down with the idea thinking it was just obviously gonna reduce the turbulence at the back. There's potentially people that are gonna watch this have a lot more knowledge regarding aero than I have. And this is just me thinking out loud. The air's rushing straight out the back. Potentially, further back here, this one here is channeling the air down onto the ground and then lifting the car up, making it bounce. That's the only explanation I have. The suspension, nothing has changed in the car, and I have run in 3 different places with this, and it's just bouncing. I have been conversing with a few people just regarding it. Obviously we have to share things to obviously progress and help resolve issues. Mr. Chris College suggested, and it's a good shout, that when it's driving along at high speed, the air is getting in through the wheel wells here, this area, and then it's being funneled back, and it's coming right through here and hitting that curve bit, which is obviously lifting the car up. So if you get a lot of air being rammed in through there, obviously you've got it over here as well where it's being swept down, but any air coming in through both wheel wells, coming down and coming up into, because it's being fed up in, it's hitting the bottom underside of this, and it's coming along and it's hitting the underside of that there as well, which is then obviously going to create lift. Thank you, Chris, for that. I would say that's it. So looking at that, what I'm going to have to do with that is possibly cut this across here and we'll go from there. I'll check the logs, but the last time out I've come down 1 tooth as well. The last time out I got 177 before it went up into the air. So yeah, we'll check the logs on this one as well. So we will. God damn it. Now at least it stayed on the ground, that is something. See, I had plateaued 160, 160, 170. She's doing 170 for a long time there. And she took, I have the brakes turned right down, she took a long time to stop. At least it was a clean run. But I'm gonna have to set her up differently. Right. We're not getting what we want, but you can. I'm actually just going to do this in the video here so you can get a good idea how good this place is if the car was set up right. So as I'm sitting in the perfect vantage point, but whenever the car's all the way down there, it is hard to see. Come back, and you go around where I am there's your crest, and then you can see the car on down. I'm interested to see on the map how far I was before the end of the runway there. Actually should check the distance of that run. Six 6,778 feet, holy god. Oh my god. At least it stayed in the ground. Now, if the dual had, oh, there was a bump there. If the dual had stayed in the ground, I'd have been a very, very happy man. I'm just scouting for stones. I think because of the bumps. She was taking all the power out of her, like. Right, so we'll take this off. You can see how much of it is rubbing there. We'll run again, but let's see. We'll run again. The AC was definitely on, so she's warm. Need to get her cooled down, need to get her plugged in. So we'll do unplug that. Oh, you see there, there's this. You can see she's hit a stone or something there. Do I run those again? There's a chunk there as well. Oh, I'm about to take it back to that. Or do I run the blue barrel? Take that motor out of it and stick it in the blue barrel. What do you think? Oh no, she's not running again. Look, that's gone. Right, she'll not run again. Right, and that's why she's not doing any speed. Look at that. She's all gone. She shit the bag. Excuse my language. We'll put these packs in that blue one and see what we can do. Okay, sun's out now. I've just tore the other single apart that I'd done the last run. Took the motor out of it and stuck it in this to see if I can get this thing to go over 160. I think it's geared for 170, but again, it's whether or not it does that or not. I can't see very far down there, but we'll do our best. If it gets into the 160s, this is the motor out of the other single car, obviously. So get this out. There's a plane due in 15 minutes, so I need to be quick. I think the other car fell apart because I let it go for so long on just bog standard parts. I need to be a bit quicker than this. So device, hopefully you can see all this. Standalone, hang on, connect. Standalone, let me see, start recording. Okay. Why can't we see that? There, you can see that, alright. So track, start, stop, read, 1 mile an hour. We'll go track, start, and we'll go. Alan, that's me going.
Roger.
Right, we'll turn around. So this is, again, I've taken the motor out of the other car and I've stuck the 8300 milliamp ONYX packs in there. Okay, here we go. No! She's going quick and she's still alright. I'll try coming back down this way. It's going to overheat that system quite a bit. Yeah, there's the wing going. But she was going quick with that motor. So she was.
The car's over there, that's across the runway.
That's alright, that's me done anyway. So that's 3 cars destroyed. Oh dear, dear, dear. Like the wing, dear, foams. Still went, she was going nice though. She was going nice. So stop, read, 136 mile an hour she only was. Okay. That's me done for the day. That's cost me some money today. Oh dear, dear, dear. That is an expensive hobby. focus is to look at where the car went into the air. So you can see here, so I'm running from down this end here, and I can barely see it. It's about, from where I'm standing, it's knocking on 0.4 of a mile away from the car. So as the day progressed, it became very, very difficult to see. These numbers here are the numbers I'm trying to avoid. I have worked out that if I run from those numbers, just the white line there before them, I have more than enough room for the cars to run all the way to there. Even if I ran from the numbers, I would still finish there, and that's knocking on 7,000 foot total run. So it would, now the whole point of this is to show you the right of way here. So you can see that grey, that line, that's where farm machinery and stuff come across. They're coming across, and I think they're bringing debris across. That's where the concentration of stones, etc. were. See, there's a stone there. So we'll come across and you'll see literally this one. Now the blue barrel flips on that one, I'll show you that. But this one flips here, where again you're bringing debris and stuff across, stuck to the tires. You can see literally bang right there. She goes into the air there. That's literally just where the traffic's going straight across there. So we'll go and have a look at the other one now. You come across and it flipped on that one, but you can see how close to the edge I am with both these runs. So you can see there, as soon as she crosses that right of way there, boom, she goes up into the air like. And then if we go to the single, which was the long run, again you can see I'm running from all the way down here, and then I come across onto the centre. Now I know this line isn't totally accurate because it didn't go that far over there, but you can see that the centre line isn't too bad. And even whenever I ran to there, that's a long run. But if I was to run from, say, that arrow there, and again, you don't need to do that length of a run. The car would finish around there, if not before. There's more than enough space for me to avoid the left-hand side or the right-hand side. All I need to do is start the car here and run straight over the top of those numbers, because I'll not be doing any speed, and run it up the centre line. There you go. Right. Well, it was quite an unsuccessful day, so it was. The cars just aren't set up for that runway. I didn't expect this one to go up in the air, to be honest, but she was accelerating a lot harder because she had the system off the other single in it. So we'll get her discharged, and then that'll be us. We'll just head home. Not much damage from that there, like just the wing, the screws have come out of the wing, like, that's all. Everything's still in her, clear as day. So we'll unplug her and then discharge. There we go. And we'll go from there. Utter destruction. Didn't go as well as I thought. So what I've taken from that is that both the Dual and the Blue Barrel come up the same side of the runway. There's a right of way, you did see in the video, there's a right of way on it, where the traffic comes across, trucks, etc. for the farm. Potentially, as I say, I did feel like a wee hollow and then a rise in that area whenever I was driving up once or twice, and that's the only thing I can think that put both cars up in the air. The Dual has only been in the air once. The Blue Barrel has never been in the air. It stays planted on the ground all the time. So there's something there. The only car that I thought was going to go into the air was the one that I made myself. The single I brought back into the centre of the runway and came straight up the centre of the runway, and she stayed on the ground. So I know next time I'm there, as I say, it's first time on the runway. Next time I'm there, I will run straight down the centre. I might just go just to the other side of the number and no more, and then start straight up the centre. I'll have to work out how much distance I lose by doing that and move on from there. Ultimately, I've had fun. I've had fun testing. The runway is superb. Up the centre line is superb. The only thing that disheartens me about this whole day is that there's an awful lot of wrenching to happen now to get the cars back on. I will come back to the runway in another month with the Dual and the Blue Barrel. But look, we'll leave it there. We will return. We will rebuild. See you on the other side. way. No. There's the battery up as well.